Welcome back to Class Firearms, guys. Kai over here tuning in from Atlanta, Georgia, NRA Show 2025. And I've got my friend Taryn Butler from Taryn Tactical Innovations here with me. And obviously he's holding a product in his hand that is not even out yet. It's a beautiful carry gun. It's called the Combat Master X. He's going to tell us all about it. Taryn, great having you, and tell us all about this, man.
Yeah, well, this one kind of became what it is because it's like the miniature version of the gun from Ballerina. And then we just did different slide cuts just to fancy it up a little bit, like a double window here, deep restorations across the top. This is an earlier model. The newer ones are way more aggressive on top. And we run Trijicon night sights. I like the orange rear with the green front, because if I do all green, it just becomes a big green blur.
Yeah.
When you're really going fast, you want to draw your eye to the green, and the orange will just be like transparent in the background. Got a chimney trigger, stippled grip job. We even do like a built-in kind of magwell flare versus just your typical square, hard to get the mag in thing. Yeah. It really blends in nice. If you put a magwell on here, it's literally, it makes everything too small. It wants to push your finger up. Anyone that has normal size hands. So having it built in and flared by hand is just nicer.
Yep.
We got a 15 round mag, 20 round base pad set up. And then what's nice about this dot here, the Romeo X with the Trijicon night sights, is I don't like co-witness sights that are sitting up so high, they're blocking the dot, it's just a bunch of busyness. Yeah. They're just out of frame enough where you can, the dot dies or whatever, the battery doesn't work, you have your sights low out of there, but you can still shoot and hit stuff in that emergency situation.
Absolutely, and this is, like, when I first saw this thing, I was like, wow, this is fantastic. I'm a huge fan of the Glock 43X. I love that gun, how slim it is. It just feels really good in the hand. And your touch on it, especially inspired from the Ballerina, is fantastic. And I noticed that you got the that Timney Alpha type, just a trigger here. Yeah. It has a very different feel, as in like a very defensive gun feel, like a little heavier, which is a good thing. Yeah,
the trigger is going to stay fairly heavy, just as a feel. The trigger feels nicer. We have our own metal button on here to work with these magazines. We do have a mag being developed by Checkmate for this specifically for us. Those will be available hopefully pretty soon, but to get by, we'll go with these. For now. And it's just a great little, it's so thin, holds a ton of rounds, and just, it's nice to have a good looking gun. Like you buy a car, you don't want a towed box troll, you want a beautiful gun. So
absolutely, and this is, in my personal opinion, the nicest looking, probably a carry, like a concealed carry gun, like a slim gun. And look at this stippling. I know that's like, this is so freaking good. Very aggressive, feels really good in the hand, but not aggressive to a point where it would just bother your hands like some brands out there. This is just very, very well done. Dude, I love this thing. The way it looks, the way it feels, the trigger, everything, the sights, the comp. You know, everybody knows the Sand Viper, right? It's behind me right here. Look at that thing. It has that Sand Viper or the Ballerina gun look. That front comp, like
Well, this color we came up with by accident. And the company was like, we're very sorry, we screwed up I was just trying to do an FDE.
Yeah.
And this happened. I'm like, don't touch it. This is going to be unbelievably popular. Yeah. Now, a lot of companies are copying it. What can you do? But we're there first. Yeah. And it's just a very unique, awesome color. So we did it on these guns too, just because people love the color. But it is a harder process to pull off. It takes way longer to do it. It's kind of a pain. Also, the barrel, we did some cuts on the barrel. This is the factory barrel. People like the Glock factory barrels. They are fit well by Glock. They're tight. Yep. They're great. We have match grade barrels too, but we just take the factory barrel to make this happen. And you pull it back, you know, you can see how it is.
Oh, I see right there. The fluted a little bit right there. Yeah. That is super cool. So what about the release date on this one, Taryn?
I would say probably about another, at the most, 2 months. We're waiting on Trijicon night sights. Should be there soon. Okay. Less than 2 months, I would say.
Okay, yeah. So less than 2 months. We're obviously in April of 2025 right now. So sometime hopefully by June, around then, maybe towards the end of June, you guys should be able to get your hands on.
And also one more thing you notice, the logo, the older logos were lasered on there, and they look cool, they're nice. But now we're doing a logo that's cut into the slide and polished internally. Very nice. It's more 3D. Yeah. And it just has more of a little classier look to it.
That's so cool. And I want to just, if you put that Sand Viper away, this is a Ballerina gun, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys, if you look at the Ballerina gun right next to the X, Combat Max X. Like,
Yeah, this
they
was
look.
done years ago for the movie. Movies take a long time, especially when COVID got in the middle of everything. But this is a Honor to Armas ballerina gun, and we put an SRO on there, and just beautiful guns.
Yeah.
If you still want a 34 look, you can get it with this, but have a comp so it'll shoot softer.
That is so fantastic. Guys, check out Terran Tactical Innovations out there, the all-new Combat Master X for a carry gun. Terran doesn't make a gun that doesn't run, and basically, it doesn't run perfectly. Literally every single gun I've gotten from Terran, I've went over the Terran Tactical Innovations shot, just makes you look a lot better than you actually are. I've got the combat carry that I shoot all the time. I've got my, obviously, 40th birthday gift from Terran Tactical. Glock 34 Combat Master from John McFlure. I shoot that thing, I think, every time. Every time I go to the range, I shoot that thing. Terran is a beast. I absolutely love your products. So,
Thank you, Kaya.
yeah, absolutely. So I'm gonna go ahead and check this one out next.
Right.
And